Blessings, Aquarius, and welcome to your timeless check-in. My name is Cassandra, and today I will be your tarot reader. So in this reading, we're going to look at the archetypal energies that you are currently experiencing at the time that you click on this video. And then we'll look into general love and money, and there are timestamps below, so if you want to skip to a particular part of the reading, you may do so. This is good for Aquarius rising sun and moon placement, or for whichever house that Aquarius sits in. So to start the reading, we're going to look at the Urban Crow Oracle deck to get archetypal energy for you. And this archetypal energy really is just a theme that you're currently going through, or even a persona that you have adopted for yourself, whether or not it's a conscious effort. And I'm going to read from the book from this deck and see what messages they have for you. So I've already shuffled, and now we're just pulling cards. So we are experiencing some incredible times. Pluto is moving out of Capricorn into your sign of Aquarius, and so you're gonna see some major activations occur for you. So all of those who are Aquarius born and are here for it, you know, your soul has come here to this world to experience this great change that Pluto has to offer you. Okay, so let's see what we can get. I'm gonna take it. We have displacement. Very Plutonian, might I add. Okay, let's see. Let's read from the book. Number 13 at that. So that's definitely, you know. Okay. So displacement. When a crow is angry, it can't always take out its anger on the source, as it may be gone or too significant a threat. Okay, let's start over. Okay, so when a crow is angry, it can't always take out its anger on the source, as it may be gone or too significant a threat. Needing a release, crows will express their displeasure in, at times, destructive ways. Be aware if you are lashing out at someone or taking out your frustration on an innocent bystander because you feel powerless. Emotions centered around shame and how we view our position within an experience can also contribute to displacement. When displacement appears, you may need to consider if you are confronting the source of your anger or just looking for an easy target. Be aware of how your inability to confront a source of frustration may be causing a breakdown in other relationships that you value. Displacement may also call to your attention an awareness of being someone's punching bag when they are stressed or in a state of shame. Depending on your situation, it may be an opportunity to extend empathy and compassion, or you may need to consider if the relationship is worth maintaining. Okay, so that's pretty major. Let's see what the Talisman Oracle have to offer to this. And I'm not going to read from the book on these. I'm just going to go with whatever I intuitively feel. So Pluto going into your sign, I mean, you're going to have to, you know, it's inevitable that there's going to be upheavals. It's inevitable that things are going to change and transform, and it's going to be really uncomfortable. It's going to be really difficult. You're not going to recognize yourself in 20 years. You know, it's very, and Aquarius can be a radical sign. You know, it's the sign of the rebellion, sign of revolution. And so there may be moments in the next 20 years, especially, where, you know, you're going to do things that might seem destructive to other people. Okay. We have castaway negativity. I said for another sign, and I don't know who it was, but I was explaining how, you know, you got to make the right choices for yourself, even if it's going to upset the other person, or even if it's going to have to exclude the other person. If you choose yourself for good reasons, you know, for all the right reasons, not for like selfish reasons, but for the betterment of yourself, eventually it is going to better the other person, especially if you have to let them go. And we have Elixir of Life. So there's a lot of alchemy happening. You definitely got to transmute that negativity. I feel like it's something that's just going to be offered, something inevitable. You know, you can relate snake symbolism to Scorpio, as Scorpio is a scorpion. I definitely feel like people who have Mars in Scorpio are much like a snake, in the sense that they're very sly, sneaky. They can disappear into the crowd very easily. And Mars in Scorpio, which maybe you have that placement, or you're dealing with someone who has that placement, or maybe you'll experience some kind of activation whenever the next time Mars goes into Scorpio. You know, they're people who like to observe. They like to watch. Scorpio's very observant. Okay, Pluto's very observant. And Pluto likes to look for things that people have casted away and buried away, whether it's out in the collective or it's within yourself personally. And so you're going to probably have some negativity from within you come up, especially whenever Pluto hits your sun. Okay, you're going to have to deal with the darker parts of you. And I feel like you'll really experience it. You'll dig it up while Pluto crosses your sun or your ascendant or your moon or any other placement. It's going to dig it up in that moment, but it's going to take some time before you actually see anything really become of it. You know, so it's slow. It's a slow development. Okay. And I'm just channeling here. I'm just going. So now I'm like, what am I even talking about? So yeah, like that's definitely just very Plutonian energy, if anything. Okay. So that's the archetypal energy that you're embodying right now. You need to transmute, need to alchemize. Also getting something of like picking and choosing what to keep. Like, what do you find of value? What's something that you can put away? You know, what's something you can put in a bottle and keep for safekeeping? Okay, so that could be a message for somebody. All right, so now we're just going to move into the tarot part, and I'm going to read from the Albano-Waite Tarot deck. And first we're going to look at general, then we'll look into love and money. And you can definitely skip ahead, like I've said, to any part that you feel interested in. Of course, if nothing resonates in this reading, then maybe it's not the right time with whatever I'm saying, or it's just not for you at this time. So, you know, especially because something like love may not relate to you. I did a video, I think it was for Sagittarius, and it was like all bad. Like they got the 3 of Swords and everything. And, you know, I know not every Sagittarius that's going to watch it is going to relate to that. At least maybe not to that extreme. So take it for what it is and apply it for how it works for you. All right. So general, let's see. What can we get for Aquarius? General is just personal. Just, it could be anything, you know. We'll see what it is. Oh, goodness. I'm dropping cards. It's something I'll do. All right, hold on. I'm telling you, I'm hella clumsy. All right. I got that Libra energy. So I got one card out. Let's get some more. The first card, though, we have the 3 of Cups. So time's a celebration right now. definitely entering your birthday season. Even if you are not an Aquarius sun, it's still your birthday season. Don't get it twisted. All right, that's too many, so we're gonna just pull 2 more. I think you're just in a really good place overall. You feel like you've accomplished and overcome a lot. Okay, second card, Queen of Swords. So that Libra energy, like I just mentioned how I'm dropping things and I'm blaming it on being a Libra. You know, oh, okay. And then the Knight of Swords. Okay, so that's Aquarius energy. That's you guys. So I'll show the cards. I feel like you are approaching something with definitely a new mindset, a new outlook. You're definitely going to feel a rush here the moment you click on this video, but especially when Pluto goes into Aquarius, you're going to feel like a sudden urge to just, in a sense, take control. And I feel like that control is more or less just you feeling unstoppable, you feeling like you could do anything. So you definitely want to be careful, all right? If anything, you want to probably embody this Queen of Swords energy. You know, she's not in a hurry. She's already acquired knowledge and wisdom. I'm also getting a sense of just, there's a lot of communication. I'm hearing something like meddling in affairs. I don't know, like there's some kind of communication happening or needs to happen. And it's like you have a proposition of some sort. It's hard to get out. So whatever you're thinking, that's probably what it is. Some kind of proposition, some kind of offer. I guess it's more like this. I'm sorry. I got it all backwards. And it could even just be with yourself, like asking yourself what it is you truly want at this time, what it is you truly need, what it is you truly desire. And communication is important. We have Mercury in Cancer here, and then we have 2 air signs, and we are entering, you know, I don't know if it's the age of Aquarius. I don't know if it's happened already or it's about to, or whatever the case. I definitely feel, though, that we are in an Aquarian age, and it's the age of air. Okay, and so it's us moving away from the earth and moving into the headspace, the higher mind, but also just, you know, like robots and AI and things like that, to where we no longer have to go work in the field to feed ourselves. You know, we could just go to the store, we could just order it on Amazon. You know, I'm sure it's going to get to a point where we're going to have drones delivering our food. I mean, I'm sure in some places that's already happening. So that's the whole age of air. There's a disconnect from the earth. And so there's that, what did we get? Displacement. There is some kind of disconnect, some kind of displacement, some kind of detachment. But it's coming from just like this evolutionary need to grow and expand while Pluto transits your sign. So I think you guys are really just in a space right now of asking yourself what it is you truly want, and then, you know, just other things like what do you want to see in the world? Like, are you for AI? Are you against AI? Like, you know, Aquarius is about the collective and about coming together as a network, as a society. And, you know, there's going to be some uprisings in the next 20 years. It's just inevitable. And so it's like you guys are really going to lead the way. You know how Capricorns led the way for the past 10 or so years with Pluto and Capricorn, and going after the government and the banks and things all like that, democracy. it's your guys' turn out, and it's all about, no pressure. It's all about, the future and where you want to see humanity go, and like what kind of world you want to leave behind. And so there's definitely, I don't know if I said it, but I definitely picked up on like some evolutionary things, some kind of, it's almost like genetic upgrades, or just like, you know what I mean? Just some kind of, I don't know, it's pretty powerful, whatever it is. So I'm just going to keep going because it is kind of dragon. Ooh, dragon. So, oh goodness, some of you, okay, if you're from Twitter, I apologize, but maybe, I don't know why I'm apologizing, but anyways, you'll get it if you're from Twitter. Anyway, so let's move on to love now. So love is going to be for singles and couples and everyone in between. It could even just be love of self, or love for hobbies, or just like whatever passions you got going on, like whatever it is that your pet, like literally it could be anything. So, but of course it's going to be more focused on romance and couples and things like that. All right, so the first card we got is the Queen of Swords, or Queen of Wands. Okay, so definitely, like, the Queen of Wands is a socialite, right? She loves to host parties. She loves to get with people. Aquarius likes to bring people together. The Queen of Wands, Aries likes to host, likes to lead the way, and, they like to bring people together too, but it's a little different than, let's say, Aquarius. I would say Aquarius is more the larger collective conscious, like the world, and then Aries is more neighborhood, friends, family, people in the community, people who are more in your neighborhood than like the city. I don't know if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm rambling. Okay, so we got the World. So when it comes to love, there's a completion happening. There can be two people coming together in any way. So even if you are already together, there's some kind of union happening still, whether spiritually or here in the material reality, the physical world. Okay, you could, for some of you, I feel you could be hearing from somebody from the past. It could be someone from the past life, or someone that you already know, somebody coming back. So there is like a sense of something ending, but I get more or less like something is coming back into your life. Like karma, but not like necessarily bad karma. But we do have the Judgment. Okay, and this is Pluto energy. So again, it goes with the whole what you're currently going through of just like, where do you want to see yourself in the world, and what kind of world do you want to lead, because it is your guys' turn to lead. It's your guys' turn to be a leader. And we do have the North Node in Aries, and we also have Chiron there. And so we're being forced to heal parts of ourselves that people didn't accept. And, a multitude of things. I actually don't want to go into it right now, but, you could easily just Google it, like, if you don't know what I'm talking about. But, like, there's just a need when it comes to love. So just relationships in general. There's like for some of you, it could just be as simple as just needing to make something right. Somebody's going back on their word. Somebody's coming to a conclusion. But there is like this sense of like reuniting. I feel like there could be for some of you an opportunity from the past that has to deal with love. So another person, perhaps, probably somebody that maybe you feel like you've lost, or it was like a lost opportunity, or you feel like maybe it was like right person, wrong time kind of thing. And now you have a chance to reunite, rekindle the fire. I'm just spitting out what I'm hearing, what I'm getting. yeah, there's a need to, you know, she's a very compassionate person. I know it's Aries, you know, Aries can get a rep for being like aggressive and whatnot, but they're really passionate people for sure, very passionate and can be compassionate, you know. They are pretty selfless in a way in their selfishness. You know, they're manifestors, you know, they're very much about, you know, they are the ones that take the idea and, you know, put it into the world. You know, they ignite the flame. You know, they start the fire. You know, Aries is man, it represents man. And, you know, it's represented as a feminine energy in the tarot anyways. So yeah, like if anything, there's opportunities here for you to grow with somebody, to grow with a project, to grow with a passion of yours. Again, like rekindle the fire. I feel like there's something coming back around finally for you guys. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new opportunity. It is Pluto though, so you still want to be careful, but Pluto can be the one who's bringing you this opportunity, as he does, because he digs up things from the past for you to go over. And so I feel when it comes to love at this current time, there's going to be people coming back that Pluto is bringing back into your life. And it's an opportunity to, maybe some of you need to forgive or make amends, you know. It may not be all like, if this is you and another person, I'm sorry. I mean, it doesn't have to be like you guys ended things on bad terms. You know, it's just something happened. It could be anything. So keep that in mind too. Like it could be somebody that like there's no hard feelings, but they're coming back. Okay. So that's cool. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and look at money. Okay. Money can even be tied to your self-worth, your resources, your values. So it doesn't have to be literal currency. But I will be focusing on currency. Again, just apply it however it works for you and however it resonates. Money for Aquarius. Okay. I'll probably make this quick, because I'm already running out of time. I'll take it. So we have the Fool for money. So definitely new opportunities, new ideas, new insights. You guys are being inspired, heavily inspired, either by the universe or just what's outside of you. Again, that Pluto energy is coming through really heavy in this reading. This is generally Uranus, but it could also be related to Pluto, depending on, you know, what school of tarot you go with. All right, and then we have the Six of Pentacles. So that's cool. This is like you just giving to the world, you giving your resources out, you having plenty to offer. So it doesn't have to be literal money or literal charity work, although I would say that's probably a good omen to do some charity work. You could probably conjure some good karma there. But, you know, it's definitely you have a lot to offer in general. Your sense of value and self-worth is definitely can lead you to this place. This is Moon in Taurus, so it can lead you to this place of abundance and even like overabundance, enough to where, you know, your cup is spilling and you have a lot to offer other people. Your cup is overflowing. Let's get one more. Again, new opportunities, new insights, new ways of thinking about how to make money. Maybe even somebody's like switching currencies or something, or someone is investing into a new currency. a new form of currency. So, you know, may not have to be like another country's currency, but like something like gold or, you know, Bitcoin or whatever it is. You know, silver, gold, I don't know. Something like that. I'm also getting like saving it for a rainy day as well. Or putting it into something that can grow. Okay, so the rain helps plants grow. And so I feel like, and I dropped a card on the floor, I'll pick it up and we'll use it. Yeah, so just like growing your funds by planting it in places. So like investments, any kind of investment, even if it's just like you putting money, stashing money away quite literally for a rainy day, you know, it's gonna collect over time and create an abundance for you. Okay, so let me get this card. Cool, man. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is very positive when it comes to money. This is Capricorn energy. Capricorn can be a sign of discipline and structure, and they definitely tie their sense of self-worth into money and material possessions on a general level, because we're not all the same. You know, but it can be somebody who is just more focused on their own growth and abundance with the material, with the money, with resources, with time even, you know, Saturn energy. So you're definitely in a good place right now when it comes to finances. This is a great time for you to, you know, put stuff away. If anything, that's like the main message here, is to stash something away or to put something into something that's going to yield some kind of profit. So an investment of any kind, I feel will be promising, because I really feel you're going to need it later. All right, so that's the reading. I'm going to end it there. So I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. And do me a favor and follow me on Instagram at Spotless Mind Tarot. Replace the I in mind with the number 1. There's a link for it below in the description. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you may do so on my Etsy shop at kaleidoscopeescape.etsy.com. A link for that below too. Also, I'm hosting a huge sale on my Etsy shop for handmade jewelry. So if you're into that, come check it out. I am wearing some of it today. So for example, right here we have moonstone, and I have a variety of styles and designs you could choose from. There's even one that has this crescent moon. So as moonstone is related to the moon and the moon goddess. All right. Also has some amethyst and rutilated quartz. I also make necklaces. This is available on my shop, as well as this aquamarine choker. So if you're into that, if you want to support small business, come check it out. Jewelry is 38% off. I'm trying to, it's just a big sale. I want to sell it. I want to get rid of it. So go check it out. All right, this is really awkward, so I'm just going to go now. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and until next time, Aquarius, I will see you later. Bye.